Now moving towards another important topic, which is actually Varicella zoster virus infection. So let's start it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So it is also a DNA virus, which is similar to the human herpes simplex virus. It is actually responsible for chicken pox. You are very familiar with that, and herpes zoster. Now, chicken pox incubation period is actually 14 to 25 or 21 days. This incubation period means it is the time period between the exposure to the infection and appearance of the first symptoms. It is the most common disease of the childhood. It spreads by droplet or direct contact, and it is the first established upper respiratory tract infection. Okay, now it appears on the hard palate, pillar of Fescus uvula. It is actually a rash, pink papular rash. Means it is a very pink color of the papule that developed into first of all itching, then vesicles on the back of chest, and then face, and then scalp. The constitutional symptoms is actually malaise, fever, lymphadenopathy, and adults are severely infected. Okay. Complications is actually encephalitis and pneumonia. The treatment is actually symptomatic, means it depends on the symptoms. Care while giving means if it occurs in immunocompromised patients, so you should have very careful during their treatment. Okay, very important. Now shingles, which is the most important. It is actually herpes zoster. The another name is this. It is an inflammatory viral disease, and it affects the middle age or older 70% over the age of 50 years. The cause is actually human herpes virus 3 actually. Okay, now predisposing factors. Who are prone to this? Depleting disease means this is a debilitating disease, which means it weakens the patient. It means the patient is already suffering from a disease that has made the patient very weak. Okay, but and also the patient is very prone to this also. The immunocompromised patients, either it is iatrogenic means therapeutic means or naturally occurring origin. Reactivation of latent virus. Transplant patient means if the patient has done transplant and it has been rejected and the patient suffers from this. Now Hodgkin disease tumor. AIDS is 5 times more common than in HIV negative persons, means in this patient the AIDS are very common as compared to those people who are actually HIV negative persons. Clinical features: vesicular eruption. Before we also read it. Now the distribution is sensory. Now in that we have read in primary gingival stomatitis that it was actually variable. Okay, and it has here sensory nerve. A band-like distribution of shingles on the trunk when eruption affects the trigeminal nerve. Means okay, so there is actually a band of distribution of shingles like this. Okay, on the trunk means on the back when eruption affects the trigeminal, means the vesicles when these vesicles eruption affects the trigeminal nerve, it can have facial skin, oral mucosas, and the sensory area may be affected. Trigeminal nerve is involved in 50% cases, and ophthalmic is the most frequently involved in as compared to other two divisions that are uncommonly affected. Cervical may be infected. There are pain, tenderness in affected area. Pain is severe, misdiagnosed too as a toothache. Prodromal phase lasts for 2 to 3 days, and it is succeed means it has the appearance of vesicles in the rest spars or dense confluent, which is actually secondly affected. Ophthalmic involvement that may be a coronal ulceration require careful management to avoid scar formation. Vesicular behavior is just like I have told you, like herpes simplex infection in the oral cavity. The distribution is unilateral, confined to the area only to the single branch of trigeminal nerve. If untreated, if these vesicles are not treated, it can cause oral ulceration, but it can fade, means it can resolve over the period of 2 to 4 weeks or even longer. The skin lesions, how? Intense pain with pruritus, means itching, tingling, tenderness. Okay, painful eruption of vesicles on a dermatitis basis means on the reddish basis there are eruption of the vesicles along with the sensory dermatomes. It means actually sensory dermatomes is the area of the skin that is supplied by sensory fibers from a single spinal nerve root. Okay, so basically dermatome is actually a zone of skin or a patch that is actually supplied by a specific sensory nerve. Okay, now moving towards rashes typically involves only single dermatome but does not cross the midline, very important, but may involve the multiple dermatomes. Okay, means multiple parts of the skin but does not cross the midline. Post-herpetic neuralgia is also 10 to 15% cases. Yes, the patient who also suffers from the post-herpetic neuralgia have also suffered from this. Constitutional symptoms are fever, malaise, headache. How you diagnose it is clinical criteria. You will do the culture sensitivity, direct fluorescence antibody test, serology, which is actually PCR. Differential diagnosis: herpetic gingivitis, necrotizing ulcerative gingivitis, Brucella, and erythema multiforme. How you treat it, very important. Isolate the patient. Bed rest for 1 week. Early treatment. An immunocompromised patient must be hospitalized. Oral lesions, so give the tetracycline for mouthwash. Coronal ulceration, so it should be referred to the ophthalmologist. Antiviral, in an antiviral you give valacyclovir 1 gram 3 times daily 7 days. Famiciclovir, which is 500 milligram, you will give to the patient 3 times daily 1 week. Acyclovir 800 milligram 5 times daily 7 to 8 days, and then taper to 30 milligram per kg per day for almost 1 week. Analgesic for pain, tranquilizers, and also antidepressants. Anti-epileptic drugs, corticosteroids, prednisone for 20 to 30 milligram per day for 7 days, and steroids should be avoided, especially in immunocompromised patients. We have actually Rami-Hunt syndrome, which actually involves the seventh nerve with the Brucella zoster virus, which is actually your which nerve? Which is your facial nerve actually, and in this Brucella zoster is also involved. Facial nerve palsy of the lower motor neuron is involved, and you have vesicles in your in the you have vesicles in your external auditory meatus, even vesicles on the palate. The patient feels dizziness and loss of